Darkseid is. What does that mean? Shout out to this comment for the suggestion. I do not know where to go with this comment. I didn't know. I could have went with the typical breakdown, where he's from, who he is, his powers. But I figure I just take it a step further by explaining who Darkseid is from the perspective of each Justice League members. Hey, hit the subscribe button and let's get right into it.
As Batman, I see Darkseid as the embodiment of total domination and tyranny. He seeks to control every aspect of existence and to bend all life to his will. This ambition represents my greatest fear, the loss of free will and individuality. I don't view Darkseid as a god, but rather as a tyrannical ruler who can be outmaneuvered. I know his intellect is vast, but I also understand that his arrogance can be exploited. His goal of wielding the anti-life equation, a weapon capable of erasing all resistance, is a chilling notion. Despite his powerful and seemingly invincible nature, I believe there are always vulnerabilities to exploit. Despite the immense power that Darkseid possesses, I view him as a master strategist and tactician. His approach to conquest goes beyond mere physical combat. He manipulates and corrupts even the minds of his enemies, making him a formidable adversary. The anti-life equation, his ultimate weapon, represents the very antithesis of everything I stand for, as it seeks to extinguish all hope and free will.
In Barry's mind, Darkseid embodied the very opposite of what he stood for: hope, life, and freedom against despair, oppression, and subjugation. Every encounter with the new god was a stark reminder of just how precarious their ideals were. The looming threat of the anti-life equation weighed heavily on Barry. But it was this fear that fueled his resolve to keep fighting, fueled his determination that the Justice League would prevail, and that the light of hope would outshine the darkness of Darkseid. To Barry, Darkseid isn't just a physical threat. He's a symbol, a fear, a nightmare. The presence of Darkseid is a constant reminder that while heroes fight for hope, life, and the preservation of individual choice, there is something out there that is so vast and so powerful, it might very well make those very ideals meaningless. The anti-life equation alone is a terrifying concept, but the thought of it being used is enough to send shivers down Barry's spine. But he takes comfort in knowing that the Justice League, his family, will do everything possible to keep that from happening.
The mere thought of Darkseid fills me with a deep sense of unease. As an empath and a philosopher, I cannot help but sense and feel the countless souls that he has corrupted and subjugated over the years. The anti-life equation, a mathematical equation designed to strip away free will and enslave sentient beings, is anathema to everything I stand for. It is not just a threat to the physical universe, but to the very essence of individuality and diversity. Darkness is the antithesis of everything I hold dear. He embodies domination and cruelty. I have witnessed time and time again the terrible impact of Darkseid's influence. He has corrupted and twisted once kind and compassionate beings, turning them into mere instruments of his cruel will. The anti-life equation in the hands of such a malevolent force can lead to a universe devoid of free will and joy, where every soul is nothing more than a puppet dancing to his sinister tune. Darkseid is the embodiment of fear, oppression, and domination.
He's a parasite on power. He sees me and my people as objects to be conquered, to be used to assert his twisted vision of control. But I am the king of Atlantis. I am the one who protects my people, the one who will fight to the end to ensure they remain free from his grasp. Darkseid underestimates the spirit of Atlantis, our resilience and our determination. He thinks he can take everything from us, but he will find we are not so easily broken. I have faced threats before, challenges greater than anyone could imagine, but I have never backed down. For Atlantis, I will stand tall. If Darkseid wants to invade my home, to claim what is not his, he'll have to go through me first.
He represents the very darkness that I and the Amazons have fought so hard to push back. He seeks to snuff out the light of goodness and truth from the world, to reign unchecked over a wasteland of despair and cruelty. He believes that fear and violence are the only means of control, and that any form of compassion or love is a weakness to be exploited. As a warrior and a diplomat, I will stand against him. His darkness will not be allowed to triumph. The very essence of Darkseid is contrary to everything I believe in. For him, life is a game where the strong trample the weak, and compassion and love are nothing more than tools to be discarded. He seeks to conquer and control all that exists, with no regard for the lives he would destroy in the process. He believes that only fear and violence can bring about order, that freedom and peace are ideals to be sacrificed on the altar of his own ambition. It is because of all this that I cannot allow his darkness to swallow the world.
The mere idea of facing him is daunting for most. Yet, as a Green Lantern, Hal has an unyielding obligation to conquer fear, and Darkseid's cosmic scale of destruction looms as a formidable challenge he steadfastly refuses to back down from. Hal perceives Darkseid's vast reach of chaos as a test of his indomitable willpower, one he is resolute in prevailing over. Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, sees Darkseid as an embodiment of terror. The sheer thought of confronting him is enough to make most quiver. Yet, as a Green Lantern, Hal has a sacred duty to vanquish fear, and the enormous expanse of destruction that Darkseid represents is an formidable test he stands firm against. Hal perceives Darkseid's infinite reach of chaos as a test of his unyielding willpower, a determination to emerge victorious. With unwavering determination, Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, considers Darkseid as the epitome of dread. Many would back down at the mere thought of facing him, but Hal's indomitable will fuels his resolve not to back down. Hal views Darkseid's boundless capacity for destruction as a formidable challenge, a testament to his unwavering courage.
He's evil, a cruel, twisted version of what the tech should be. His followers are mindless, controlled with a flick of his finger. People don't deserve to lose their will. They don't deserve to be forced into obeying some tyrant. I can't let my own history be used against others. He destroys worlds for fun. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. He doesn't even care about his own followers. He needs to be stopped. I'm not gonna let something that evil continue to exist. This technology, it's a mockery. It takes away the free will of others. It takes away their identity, their soul. I won't stand by and allow such corruptive powers to continue. My own body was built with some of it, but I'll never let myself become a tool like the ones under his boot. His tech is just like him, cold, calculated, and manipulative. It warps people into something monstrous, something twisted and unrecognizable. I know firsthand what it does to the mind, the body. I've seen friends, family, enemies all lose themselves to his ways. I can't allow that evil to spread any longer.
Darkseid isn't just a villain, he's the embodiment of tyranny. He wants to rule the universe with an iron fist, strip away free will, and impose his will on all life forms. That's the exact opposite of everything I stand for. To me, Darkseid is the very definition of darkness and despair. His goal is domination through fear. But no matter how powerful he gets, and no matter how bleak the situation becomes, I'll never give up hope. It is a battle between two opposing forces, like that between light and darkness, hope and despair. Darkseid represents the worst of what life can offer, the absence of empathy and compassion. He is the epitome of the Nietzschean concept of the Übermensch taken to its most dangerous extremes. Fighting Darkseid is more than just a battle for justice. It's a struggle to uphold the very moral fabric of the universe.
And there we have it. Darkseid is. Do y'all agree with some of these perspectives from these Justice League members? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see y'all later.